Your bank account. If you skip, you will lose it. Listen carefully. The notification you are afraid to see on your phone screen is not what you think it is. You have been looking at your bank account with fear, watching the numbers drop, wondering how the math never seems to add up in your favor. You calculate the bills in your head while you are trying to sleep. You count the days until the next deposit. And you feel that tight knot in your stomach that says it will not be enough. But listen closely to me now. That fear is a lie. That feeling of lack is a carefully constructed illusion placed over your eyes by a force that does not want you to see what is actually waiting for you. Do not swipe away. If you leave this message now, you are agreeing to the poverty that has been planned for you. You are signing a contract with the lack that has followed your family for generations. But if you stay, if you give me your ear for just these few minutes, I am going to break the seal on a financial vault that bears your name. There is a shift happening in the atmosphere right now. Can you feel it? It is that sudden heaviness you felt when you woke up this morning. That strange ringing in your ear that started an hour ago. That was not random. That was the alarm bell of the spirit realm. It signals that a transaction is being processed, not by a bank teller and not by an employer. This is a divine transfer. I am speaking of a restoration of funds that were stolen from you. I see you. I see how you are the one who always pays. You are the one who treats your friends when you can barely afford it because you have a generous heart. You are the one who lends money to family members who never pay you back. And you never ask for it because you value peace over currency. But I see the nights you sit at your kitchen table, looking at a paper bill, wondering why you are the one who struggles when you work harder than anyone else. You know, you watch others, people with less integrity than you, buying new cars and taking trips, and you wonder, when is it my turn? Your turn is not next month. Your turn is not next year. The cycle breaks today, specifically before the clock strikes the next hour. There is a window of time opening right now. It is a spiritual gap in the enemy's defense. The one who has been blocking your abundance, the spiritual thief who has been eating your harvest before you can gather it, is distracted. This is your moment to strike back, but you must listen to every word I say. There are instructions hidden in this message. If you skip a second, you miss the key and the lock will remain closed forever. I need you to understand who the real enemy is. It is not the economy. It is not your boss. It is a specific energy, a person in your circle who smiles to your face but speaks words of failure over your finances behind your back. They are jealous of your light. They see that you are chosen. They see that no matter how hard you get hit, you always get back up. That terrifies them. So they attack your resources. They attack your bank account. They know that if they can keep you stressed about money, they can keep you from fulfilling your purpose. But I am exposing them right now. I am shining a light on their deeds. Do not be afraid. The exposure is necessary for the healing. You have felt this. You have walked into a room and felt the energy change. You have had a conversation with someone and walked away feeling drained, exhausted, and suddenly worried about money. That was the attack. That was the siphon. But I am cutting the cord. I am severing the tie between your wallet and their greed. I am going to reveal a secret to you in a moment about a specific number you keep seeing. But first, I need you to prove you are ready to receive. The doubters have already scrolled past. They are the ones who will remain in the cycle of debt. They are the ones who will wake up tomorrow with the same heavy heart. But you are still here. You are the remnant. You are the one I chose for this message. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm did not bring you here. I did. I guided your finger to stop on this video because I have an urgent delivery for you. There is a sum of money that has been held up in the spiritual realm. It is payment for the tears you cried when you didn't think you could buy groceries. It is payment for the time you stayed silent when you were falsely accused. It is payment for the love you poured out that was returned with betrayal. God keeps a record. God keeps a ledger. And the books are being balanced today. You have been checking your balance, expecting to see a minus. But I am telling you to prepare your eyes for a plus, a massive plus. This is not about luck. This is about law. The law of harvest. You have planted seeds of kindness in rocky soil and you thought they died. They did not die. They were just taking root deep underground where the enemy could not see them. And now the harvest is ready to burst through the surface. But listen to me carefully. This blessing is fragile. It is like a newborn bird. If you do not protect it, the vultures will come. The enemy knows this transfer is coming. That is why you have felt so much anxiety in the last 24 hours. That is why your car made a strange noise or an unexpected bill showed up in the mail yesterday. That was a distraction. The enemy is trying to get you to look at the lack so you miss the abundance. Do not look at the waves. Look at me. I want you to do something right now. It is a simple act of faith. They are the ones who will wake up tomorrow with the same heavy heart. But you are still here. You are the remnant. You are the one I chose for this message. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm did not bring you here. I did. I guided your finger to stop on this video because I have an urgent delivery for you. There is a sum of money that has been held up in the spiritual realm. It is payment for the tears you cried when you didn't think you could buy groceries. It is payment for the time you stayed silent when you were falsely accused. It is payment for the love you poured out that was returned with betrayal. God keeps a record. God keeps a ledger. And the books are being balanced today. You have been checking your balance, expecting to see a minus. But I am telling you to prepare your eyes for a plus, a massive plus. This is not about luck. This is about law. The law of harvest. You have planted seeds of kindness in rocky soil and you thought they died. They did not die. They were just taking root deep underground where the enemy could not see them. And now the harvest is ready to burst through the surface. But listen to me carefully. This blessing is fragile. It is like a newborn bird. If you do not protect it, the vultures will come. The enemy knows this transfer is coming. That is why you have felt so much anxiety in the last 24 hours. That is why your car made a strange noise or an unexpected bill showed up in the mail yesterday. That was a distraction. The enemy is trying to get you to look at the lack so you miss the abundance. Do not look at the waves. Look at me. I want you to do something right now. It is a simple act of faith. I want you to close your eyes for just 3 seconds and visualize the number 0. See it clearly. Now watch that 0 turn into an 8. The number 8 is the number of new beginnings. It is the infinity symbol standing up. It represents a flow that never ends. Open your eyes. You have just reset your frequency. You have tuned your spirit from the channel of lack to the channel of overflow. I told you there is a deadline. This is not a drill. By the time the sun sets in your location today, a sign will appear. It might be a phone call from a number you do not recognize. Do not ignore it. It might be an email that looks like spam but contains an offer you need to see. It might be a sudden urge to check an old coat pocket or a drawer you haven't opened in years. Follow that urge. It is the Holy Spirit guiding you to the first seed of your harvest. There is a person, a woman with a name that starts with M or J who has been praying against your rise. She does not realize that her prayers are hitting a divine shield and bouncing back. Every curse she speaks over your finances is being converted into a blessing for you. She prayed for your car to break down. God is preparing to give you a vehicle you didn't have to pay for. She prayed for you to lose your job. God is setting up a business idea in your mind that will generate more wealth in a month than you used to make in a year. You are about to be the lender, not the borrower. You are about to be the head, not the tail. But you must position yourself. You must stand in agreement with this truth. The world tells you to hoard, to save, to fear. I tell you to trust, to give, to expect. Wait. I need to tell you something that is difficult to hear. There is a leak in your vessel. There is a small habit, a tiny door you have left open that is allowing your blessing to drain out. It is the words you speak over yourself. When you look in the mirror and say, "I am broke," or "I can never get ahead," you are commanding the universe to keep you poor. You are the king of your life and your words are the decrees. You must revoke those decrees immediately. Cancel those words right now. Say it out loud where you are. I canceled the poverty I spoke about in my life. Feel the weight lift. That was the chain breaking. That was the blockage clearing in the pipes of your destiny. Now the water can flow. Now the money can move. I am going to give you a specific instruction about your bank card in the second part of this message. But first, I must address the fear that just spiked in your chest. You are thinking about a debt. A specific debt that keeps you awake. It feels like a mountain. But let me tell you about mountains. They look big from the bottom, but from above, from where I sit, they are small. They are nothing. I am going to level that mountain. I am going to make it a plain. There is a refund coming, not from a store, from the universe itself. A karmic refund. You helped someone 3 years ago. You forgot about it. You thought it was nothing. But that person prayed for you. That prayer has been fermenting like fine wine, getting stronger and more potent. And today the cork is being popped. If you are receiving this, press the like button on this video. Not for me. I do not need your likes. Do it for yourself. It is a digital signature. It is you signing the receipt for this package. It is you telling the algorithm of the universe, I am here. I am watching. I am ready. Do not look away. The most critical part is coming. The enemy wants you to click off. He wants you to go watch a cat video or a dance trend. He wants you to be asleep, but you are awake. You are the chosen one. Wait, pause. Stop everything. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else, a more urgent truth that I am being shown right now. Just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment, look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms tell a story of struggle. Yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. I've spoken of the bank account. But the bank I am seeing now is not the one on Main Street. The vision has shifted. I see a hidden account. Not one you opened. One that was opened for you long ago. A spiritual inheritance. I see a grandparent or a great-grandparent. Someone who prayed a specific prayer for the generations to come. That is you. They sowed a seed of sacrifice 40 maybe 50 years ago. They went without so that you could have. But that blessing was intercepted. It was blocked by a generational curse. A spiritual dam built by the enemy to keep your bloodline in poverty. But the dam is cracking. I can see the water trickling through. The one who created this injustice believes the claim was lost. They think the statute of limitations has run out on your family's blessing. They will soon learn that in the kingdom there is no expiration date. You have until sunrise tomorrow to claim this. This is not about just paying the rent. This is about clearing the slate. This is about wealth that stays. You have a right to be angry. You have a right to demand what is yours. The enemy has been living in your house, eating your food, spending your joy. Kick him out. I am seeing a specific sum. It contains the number 7. Maybe it is $700. Maybe $7,000. Maybe $70,000. This number is significant. It represents completion. The struggle is complete. The lesson is learned. The test is passed. Now listen to me. This next part requires precision. You cannot mess this up. The energy is volatile. It is like electricity. If you handle it wrong, you get shocked. If you handle it right, you power the whole city. You must become invisible to the enemy for the next 12 hours. Do not engage in arguments. Do not complain. Do not gossip. If you do, you act like a beacon, lighting yourself up for his arrows. Stay quiet. Stay hidden in the secret place of gratitude. If you have a banking app on your phone, I want you to open it after this video ends. But do not look at the balance with fear. Look at it with expectation. I want you to rename the account in your mind. Call it the treasury because that is what it is becoming. I will tell you the final secret, the key to the lock in just a moment. But you must understand that this video is not a video. It is a portal. You are stepping through a doorway right now. Leave the old you behind. The you that counted pennies. The you that stressed over gas prices, that version of you does not exist anymore. It died the moment you clicked play. Something is shifting in your room. The air is getting lighter. That is the presence of angels. They are the couriers. They are the ones handling the transaction. They are moving things around on your behalf. Papers are being signed in offices you have never visited. Decisions are being made in your favor by people who don't even know why they are helping you. You are about to be the exception to the rule. Everyone else is talking about a recession. You will be talking about expansion. Everyone else is talking about inflation. You will be talking about elevation. But you must lock this in. You must seal this word. The enemy is hovering, waiting for you to doubt, waiting for you to think this is just a YouTube video. Is it? Or is it the answer you cried for last night? You asked for a sign. Here it is. Do not dare skip the end. The final instruction is the detonator. It is what blows the wall down. The shift has already begun. Because you obeyed the command to stop and listen, the timeline has altered. The tragic event that was scheduled for your finances next Tuesday has been cancelled. It has been erased from the calendar of your destiny. But do not relax yet. The enemy is furious. He sees that you have accessed the secret knowledge. He sees that you are waking up to your power. He will try one last desperate attempt to distract you before this video ends. He will make your phone buzz. He will make a thought of doubt enter your mind. He will make you remember a bill you haven't paid. Crush that thought. It is a snake in the garden. Step on its head. We are now entering the Holy of Holies of this prophecy. This is where the deep secrets are kept. I told you about the number 7. I told you about the hidden inheritance. Now I must tell you how to activate it. This is not magic. This is spiritual mechanics. You must perform a digital act of faith. The world is connected by invisible wires, but your spirit is connected by invisible intent. I want you to go to the comments section. Do not type yet. Just look. Find a comment from another soul who is crying out for help. Find someone who says, I claim this or I need this. I want you to like their comment. This is the law of the seed. You cannot receive what you are not willing to give. By validating their faith, you validate your own. You are telling the universe, I want abundance for them. So I am ready for abundance for myself. Do this now. It triggers the chain reaction. Now listen to the wind. Not the wind outside your window, but the wind of the Spirit. It is blowing from the north. That means cold hard cash is coming. It means resources from unexpected places. The person who betrayed you, the one who walked away with money that belonged to you or the one who left you with the debt. I am dealing with them. You do not need to seek revenge. Revenge is a low vibration. It keeps you poor. Release them to me. I will handle their judgment. Your job is to prepare for the restoration. When they see you next, they will not recognize you. They will see the glow of glory on your face. They will see the new clothes, the new car, the peace in your eyes. And they will wonder how they survived. They will not know that you had a secret meeting with God on this day. I promised you a name. The name of the spirit blocking you is Mammon. It is the spirit of greed and fear. It tells you there is never enough. It tells you to hoard. It tells you to define your worth by your bank balance. We are evicting Mammon today. Say this with me. Whisper it if you have to. Mammon, get out of my house. You have no legal right here. My debt is paid. My account is full. Now I am going to give you the secret within the secret. The lawyers won't tell you this. The bankers won't tell you this. Your account number is not just random digits. It is a frequency, and you can change the frequency without changing the numbers. You do this by changing the name attached to it in the spirit. From this moment on, do not call it my checking account. Call it God's storehouse. When you swipe your card, say silently, I am distributing God's wealth. When you pay a bill, say, I am sowing into the economy. Change the narrative and you change the outcome. The specific addendum I mentioned earlier, the secret map the lawyer didn't show you, is real, but it is not a paper map. It is your intuition. That gut feeling you have been ignoring. That idea for a side hustle you dismissed as too risky. That is the map. That is the location of the hidden spring. The will of the universe says you cannot drain the lake of your current job. But it says nothing about the spring of your passion. That is where the millions are. You have until sunrise tomorrow to take the first step toward that idea. Write it down. Make the call by the domain name. Do something physical to show God you heard the whisper. If you wait until Monday, the portal closes. The inspiration will fade. The fear will return. Act now. Now for the final activation. This is the seal. This is the lock that keeps the thief out. You must subscribe to this channel. I am not asking for numbers. I am asking for connection. This is your lifeline. This is where the warnings come. If you do not subscribe, you are walking into the battlefield without a radio. You will not hear the next command. You will not know when the enemy shifts his tactics. Next week, there is a specific warning coming about your health and how it ties to your money. If you are not here to hear it, I cannot protect you. Do not let the thief win by making you scroll past. Click the button. It is your shield. And now the 2x rule. This is a law of repetition. The human mind is like a sieve. It leaks. You must plug the holes. You must save this video to a playlist. Or click watch later. Do it, then do it again. Unsave it and save it again if you have to, but ensure the action is registered 3 times. This signals to your subconscious that this is important. It overrides the programming of the world. The chain reaction must be started. You cannot keep this flame to yourself. If you hoard the light, it dies. You must share this video with 3 specific people, not random people. 3 people you know are struggling. 3 people you know have a good heart, but an empty wallet. Send it to them via text or WhatsApp. Do not explain it. Just send it. Let the message do the work. When you bless them, the blessing bounces back to you, multiplied by 3. If you break the chain, you stop the flow. Listen to me. Tonight is critical. The enemy attacks in the REM cycle when you are dreaming. He plants seeds of anxiety in your sleep. You wake up tired and worried and you don't know why. We are going to build a wall of fire around your mind tonight. You must loop this video while you sleep. Turn the volume down to the lowest setting so it is just a whisper. Your conscious mind will sleep, but your spirit never sleeps. Your spirit will hear these words all night long. It will be like reprogramming a computer. While you rest, I will be washing your mind of poverty. I will be installing the software of wealth. When you wake up, you will feel different. You will feel lighter. You will feel unstoppable. Type "the source is mine" in the comments right now. Do not type "Amen." Amen is good, but "the source is mine" is a legal claim. It is you planting your flag in the ground of your new territory. Type "Amen."